Hey guys, CatHouse2 here, and today I'm going to be doing a Webkinz sewing tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Webkinz sized lollipops. Since it's almost Halloween, I thought this would be a perfect idea for a sewing tutorial. So let's get started. So here is one of the lollipops that I've already made, and I made it out of red felt. It's just a simple circle for the candy itself, and then the stick is made out of 2 pipe cleaners, or Chanel sticks, whatever you want to call them, tied together. And these lollipops stand about 4 inches tall. So I have all the supplies that I need right here. I have the felt, which is cut into a circle, which is going to be the lollipop. I have 2 Chanel sticks, or pipe cleaners, right here. These are going to be used to make the stick. Then I have some fiberfill right here, which is used to stuff the lollipop. I also have my needle and my thread, and try to use thread that's the same color as your material. I couldn't really find any light blue thread today, so I'm just using this color, which I'm sure will look fine when I sew it together. And I wanted to show you guys the pattern that I used, which is just a basic circle. As you can see, I wrote lollipop on it, and there's some holes in it because I pinned it down to the material when I cut it out. And of course, you're going to need some scissors. So the first thing I'm going to do is sew the piece of felt together. I just want to sew all the way around and leave a little hole on the bottom. The reason I'm leaving a little hole on the bottom is so that I can flip the material around so the stitches are inside, I can stuff it, and I can insert the stick at the end. So let's get started. Okay, now that we have the felt circle sewn all the way around and a little hole left in the bottom, I am going to turn this inside out. Basically, you just kind of flip the material around so that all these stitches are on the inside of the lollipop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. It's kind of hard to explain. Now that we have flipped it around so that the stitches are on the inside, I'm going to show you how to make the stick. So here I have 2 pipe cleaners, and what I'm going to do is fold each pipe cleaner in half. Then I'm going to take my scissors and cut them in half, right where I folded it. Then I'm going to take 1 of each color pipe cleaner, so in this case it'd be 1 blue and 1 yellow, and I'm going to put the other 2 away because I don't need those. Then with these 2 pipe cleaners, I'm going to put them together like this, and I'm just going to twist them. You can also use 2 pipe cleaners that are the same color, but I personally like the way that it looks when you use 2 color pipe cleaners for the stick. So you're just going to want to twist these around like this. Okay, once you've twisted the whole entire stick together, you're going to want to figure out how long you want it to be. You really don't want your stick to be too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim it right about there so it's a little bit shorter. So, yeah. On the end of the stick that's going to go in your lollipop, you're going to want to bend the 2 pipe cleaners out like this so that when you insert it into the lollipop, it stays in there better. And you don't want them to be too long, so I'm just going to trim them a little bit. On the side of the stick that's going to stick out, you're gonna want to take the end and just bend it up like this so that it's not sharp and so it doesn't poke you. Now we have made our stick, so we're gonna set that aside for right now. Next we want to stuff the lollipop. So I have my fiber fill here, and you're just gonna wanna, tear some off, little bits at a time. And then grab your lollipop and gradually work the fiber fill into the felt. This might take a little while, and make sure that you pack it in there pretty good so that in the end it will be round and look like a lollipop. Okay, well I have stuffed the lollipop now, and as you can see we have the hole on the bottom. And the rest of it looks pretty round. Once you're done stuffing it, you can kind of just, shape it a little more. I think I'm going to put just a tiny bit more stuffing towards the bottom here so we can get that looking a little more round. Even if your lollipop isn't perfectly round, that's okay. Okay, there we go. Next we're going to want to sew the bottom closed. So what we're going to do is take our stick and we're going to stick it right in there, just like that, and try to get it in the center so that it kind of looks like that. And then you're just going to take your needle and thread and just sew the bottom closed with the stick in it. There you have it, a Webkinz sized lollipop. And after you're done sewing the stick into the bottom of the lollipop, you can always kind of just, shape the lollipop into more of a circle if it doesn't quite look like a circle, but this one looks pretty good. So yeah, that is how you make a Webkinz sized lollipop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.